Hi there, in this video I'm going to talk about some ways you can easily create reports or generate reports. We get a lot of customers who will say, well, I like your asset list report, but I don't want this field to show in the report, or I want a couple other fields to show, or I want a field in this position, etc. Basically minor changes. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to quickly generate reports and edit them and things like that. So first of all, let's look at the print command, and what this does is, if I click on print, you'll notice that the list of fields, the headers in the list view, is shown in this print dialog in the fields to print section. So basically it looks at the list you're currently looking at and puts the fields in descending order in the fields to print list box. So I've got a couple options here. I can, if I want to include more fields in a report, I can output it in landscape mode. I can show the totals at the end of the report, which is going to show the quantity, total cost, total value, and I can also show the image if I want. Or the third option here is to print only selected items, which in this case would only be the first item. So I just obviously don't want to do that. So let me click on print, preview, etc. And now even though the command is called print, I've also got the ability to export the report. So I can export it to PDF format, which is what I will do in this situation. And click on, actually let me go ahead and show you how to change the field position and whatnot. If I don't want to show a field, I just click on the field and unselect. If I want to change the position, I would just click on move up. So let's say I want the description to be second after asset number. So I've got this report going out in landscape mode with these fields in descending order. Click on the button again. Let me choose the output. Actually, let me just make it a preview to make it simple. Click on start. And as you can see here, it's created a report with the asset number followed by the description, basically what I was looking for. So let's move on to a second way you can quickly create a simple report. And under reporting, we have create assets report down here. Let me click on that. And what this does is it's a really simple way to create a report, specify what fields are in there and also what it's grouped by. And this also applies to somebody who says, for example, I like your assets grouped by category report, but I don't like the fields that are in there. I want to change them. And this is a way to quickly create a report that would fit your specifications. So we'll just call it assets by cat, and we're going to group it by category. Notice when we group by category, it also automatically selects the sort by field, and that is because if we don't do that, if we don't sort by the same field that we're grouped by, you're going to see the category sections are not going to be contiguous. So I can also specify show totals and show group totals. Now what this is going to do is for every category, it's going to show the totals for that particular category. Again, quantity, total cost, well, I'm sorry, group cost and group value for each category in the report. Show totals will show the grand totals at the end of the report. So we got the suggested fields. You can always go ahead and add the ones you want. Let's add asset number. Moving on up. And again, we can click on create report and design. And what this is going to do is create the report using our specifications and bring up the report designer. Create report and close is just going to create the report, but it will not bring up the report designer. So I'll select create report and design. And so here's our creative report. We've got it grouped by category, and if I click on the main table object, you'll see here it's being sorted by category also. Now note that our sorting is you can use more than one sort. You don't have to just sort on one field. So let's say within each category we want to sort on description. I'll just make that the secondary report. So first it groups by category. Within each category it should be sorted by description. So I'll click OK, click Save. It's saved as assets by cat. Close the report designer. Get out of here. And now I can run a report. Let me just run a report on all the assets. I'll select reporting, output report using all data, and select the report we just created, assets by cat.lst. Again, we have all export options. I'll select preview, start, and there you go. There's the report with all assets grouped by category, and within each category you can see that, you can see it's sorted. The description is sorted alphabetically like we intended within each category. Okay, well, I think that's enough for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care and goodbye.